I need a sugar daddy that don't want no sugar because, baby, I'm tired of spending my own money. No questions asked, no extra bullshit. Just send me the money. I get mad every time I gotta swipe my card. Being a woman is expensive and I always need stuff, but why I gotta spend my own money? I should be living a very soft life. Every time I look at my bank account, I get pissed off because why? Am I the only one that feel like this? I'm sick of it at this point.
No fucking shit, there's a men loneliness epidemic. Y'all don't even know how to fucking date us anymore. Complete trash. It is genuinely a dime a dozen out here to find a good man to make you feel like the goddess that you are. I met this fine ass man the other night, okay? And I'm like, you know what? He might be the one that I'm ready to date, not just do things with. Let's really date again. Let's just give it another go. Fuck no. I knew after literally being on a date with that man for 45 minutes into the date that I was never going to speak to him again. The man literally could not stop talking about himself the entire time. He never asked me one question about myself. Not one question. Mind you, he met me at a performance. So it's like, ask me anything about that? No? You really don't want to know about me. You don't want to know where I came from. If I have any kids. If I'm batshit crazy. You would never know because you asked zero about me. And then he just kept saying, I really just hope that one day I find a woman exactly like my mom. That's really what I want. It's just someone exactly like my mom. Are you good? Are you good? So that was already turning me off. And we got the check. The man just stared at me. He stared at me like this. With his head cocked like this. And I look at him and I was like, are you okay? He really had the audacity to say, yeah, I'm just wondering if you were gonna get the bill. Now I got my own money, so a bitch is not pressed, but I had to ask him, what made you think that I was going to foot the bill? And he's like, well, you're the one who asked me out, so. It's giving female energy. If I wanted to be with a female, I would be with a fucking female. The thing that really pissed me the fuck off is that I wasted my last good fucking spicy cube on this man thinking that we were gonna go home together, and now I have to literally go home on a spicy cube and DJ my freaking pink taco solo.
Something that I wish that a lot of women would understand, and if they understood this would help them when it comes to dating. It would help them get better outcomes. And that thing is, a lot of men, and I know this is going to be a hard pill for a lot of us women to swallow, is that a lot of men are really looking for free schmeck workers. Now, there might be a lot of guys in the comments saying that's not true. Every time a woman's on a dating app, a lot of the first questions that she gets is, do you want to come over? Are you trying to Netflix and chill? A lot of men are not looking for relationships, okay? A lot of them are looking for free schmeck. They're looking for women, basically a lady of the night that they don't have to pay. And my reasoning for why they don't want to pay these women is because it benefits the women. Men only want to do things that benefit themselves. So they don't want to pay a schmeck worker. They would rather lead a woman on and say, oh, we're in a relationship, I love you, baby, and extract resources from them. A lot of men are selfish, but a lot of men are just looking to take from you while they benefit and you have nothing in return. That is why all relationships are transactional, okay? Someone wins, someone loses, or both party wins. A lot of men like it where they win and you lose. They tell you, they promise you all of these things and they fail. That is why when you are dating men, you need to think like a man. Think, what can I get out of this? Because a lot of men are thinking, what am I going to get out of this? What's between her legs? What am I going to get out of this? Can he help me? Can he benefit my life in any way? Going into that will stop you from getting hurt.
All these guys out here who literally just want to hook up with women and toss them away, you should be gay, because that's what men do. Gay guys have hookup sites where they literally meet up with each other, have sex, hook up, and never see each other again. And they're both okay with that. You do that to a straight woman, you're not going to get the same result. We want connection. We want meaning. We want vulnerability, emotional availability, and intimacy. We don't just want to be texted for a few months to get in our pants and then do stuff with us physically and then just toss us aside for the next poor girl that has no idea that you're onto her. You need to be gay. You need to be gay for a few months or a few years. That way you can go to your gay clubs and get all your sexual fantasies fulfilled, get all your sexual desires fulfilled. Stop using women to do it, because seriously, we're sick of it. We're all going celibate. We're all going to start requiring money up front. You're not going to cause this pain and suffering. I'm going to friggin' sue somebody soon. Seriously. If all you care about is sex, please be gay. On behalf of all women, just be gay. Nobody cares if you're going to be gay. Just be gay.
Most men are choosing to stay single because you ain't just as easy as hell. It's kind of like the same reason why women say, oh, I can't be married, I can't do this, I can't do that, because a man's still gonna cheat. Remember when I told you women who say that be 9 times out of 10 the women that a man can cheat on their girl with, and she's paranoid, so therefore she can't see herself in a relationship because she don't want that karma to come back and hit her in her ass. It's the same exact thing with men. They want to stay single because the access to coochie, literally is easier than it's ever been. And men know this, they see this, and I'm starting to think that they're becoming paranoid by it. They don't want to be in a relationship because they've been side niggas, and they're afraid that their girl is one of those girls. What a world we live in.
Where are you guys finding men that buy things for you? Never in my 21 years of living have I ever had a man buy me something like that I wanted, something like gifts, like an iPad, like Lululemon, clothes, makeup. I've never had that. Where are you guys finding? And you guys are finding men that like are sending you 3K a week. I'm seeing, I'm not receiving. What's going on? I'm tired of finding people that can't even buy me flowers. Like, I want ramos. Like, I want that too. I'm tired of giving them to people. Like, where's mine? I'm just so mad. Like, I don't want to be a sugar baby, none of that. Like, where are you guys finding people that can buy you things that you want? Like, I'm tired of spending my own money. I want somebody to pay for my lashes. I want somebody to pay for my nails, my hair. Like, I can't even get that. I can barely get somebody to buy me things from Target, my essentials from Target. I can't even get that. Damn. And y'all getting sent like 3K. That just pissed me off. Like, dang, what am I not doing right? Is my pretty privilege, like, did it expire? Like, what happened? What happened? I never got that. My pretty privilege didn't come with men buying me things.
So y'all rather reach in the back and get the bad boys, you know, the ones that look good, the one that got the popularity, the one that got the money but no character. That's the man y'all go for. Cause right, you would rather cry in a Bentley, right? Yeah, no, I'd rather not cry at all. See, and the good men at the front going to work faithfully, ain't out all night, ain't clubbing in bed by 8 watching anime. Them the ones. I'm telling you now, them the ones. But see, look. Them the ones that y'all be saying that give y'all the ick, right? No, it's not the ick. You just want the bad boys. The good men is the men that y'all be ghosting because y'all say they too nice.
You ever been so fucking broke, you just know something good is about to happen because ain't no fucking way. Oh, fuck. Like, you try to make a good situation out of every goddamn thing, but shit, the world we live in, bitch, soon as you go outside, you spending $100. Why the fuck is it? This shit was set for us to fail. I swear to God, bitch, because you can't go nowhere in this motherfucker without spending money. I don't give a fuck if you just going down the street. You spend money checking your motherfucking mailbox, bitch. Did you know that? Because these motherfucking bills is high as giraffe pussy. And bitch, I gotta laugh to keep from crying. Ain't no sense in crying, bitch. You already knew you had that bill once before, but I'm just saying, God damn, can a bitch get a break? Why the fuck we gotta pay the same bill every month? Bitch, give me a break. Give me a discount, bitch. I pay my shit on time every month. My bills are paid. Give a bitch a break. But y'all drop y'all thoughts down in the comments if y'all agree. Bye, muscleheados.
I thought it would be funny to show y'all how much debt I've racked up since getting fired in September and being unemployed for the last 9 months. It's pretty bad. I only have 3 cards and I've maxed out majority of them. So here's one credit card. Here's my second, which is maxed out and actually over, interestingly enough. Same for this one. Yep. That's me. Meaning that's a whopping $11,632.98. By the way, I'm 23. So, there's that.
And bet not now niggas say anything to me today. Cause why I gotta get my own shit fixed. It's a wrap for you worthless motherfuckers, y'all. Never mind, I ain't gonna bash men, but like, what is your purpose? I can't depend on y'all for nothing. So I don't want no man talking to me today. Give me a week off. Don't say nothing to me.
Good morning, single people, from me and whatever my hair has decided to do today. I want to talk about the economy. Kind of. If you are single, you know how expensive it is to be single. You don't split rent, you don't split a mortgage, you don't split the electric bill, the internet bill, nothing. You pay for everything 100% on your own. That costs a lot of fucking money. I don't think that feeling better about being single should cost a lot of money. So when I see dating coaches and matchmakers charging thousands, literally thousands, for something that is not guaranteed and does not have a refund policy, I get concerned. I don't think single people who want partnership are going to be single forever. I don't think that the only way to feel good about being single is to choose being single forever. I don't believe in that. I believe in feeling good while we're single for as long as we happen to be single. And I don't believe in trying to buy our way out of singlehood by paying a matchmaker or a dating coach $3,000. If you do not feel good about your singlehood, if it is frustrating, exhausting, deeply upsetting, and just bringing you the fuck down, you don't deserve that. Since 2019, I have run a podcast helping single people feel better about what we are. It costs $5 per month. It always has and it always will. You cannot buy a partner, but you can buy a really good podcast.
Ready with me when we speak about how men became such princesses. I feel like every time I talk to any girlfriend of mine, like all over the world, not just here in Spain, but in Egypt, everywhere, literally, they speak about how men, you know, they want you to chase them, they play hard to get, they play very like nonchalant, they don't like to make any effort. They want you to initiate everything. They want you to invite them. They want you to pay for them. Why is this happening lately? Why are men are so in their feminine energy? It's something that I don't understand for real. I also feel like women are becoming more in their masculine. Yeah, I feel like the real men died at war. It's so difficult right now to find like a man of quality, a man of his words, real man, like chivalry, you know, basic chivalry. I also feel like some men are like this because women actually like give them the chance to be like this. They take the chase, so it's become a worldwide problem. So cringe, honestly, it's super cringe. It just shows how insecure men are right now. They're so scared of getting rejected that they want you to do like all the effort. In Spain, they call them princesos. Honestly, they're the worst.
The reason why dating feels so incredibly hard right now is because we currently have gender wars, but we also have an imbalance of energy. More men are now turning more passive, okay, which is deemed as feminine traits, and more women are turning more masculine. When you have gender wars, there will be no harmony. There will be no let's exist in peace. It's really every man for themselves. Women have got to a point now where they realize they don't need men for survival. So men are now panicking because in order for a man to feel good about himself, he needs to feel needed. But women don't really need you guys anymore. They don't. I know so many women who are like marriage free, child free, living life, happy, growing, thriving, like the list goes on. So this is the problem the men are having. The reason why it was easier for you guys to date women back in the day was because women actually didn't have options. They didn't have avenues that they can go down. So women were actually coming from a place of scarcity rather than abundance. Now women have an abundant mindset. They don't need to settle. They do not. They actually don't. Men want us to settle because if women don't settle, then that means men aren't going to be picked anymore.
Girl, don't be a wife material. When I was much younger, all my ex-boyfriends say you're such a wife material. And I used to feel very proud when I hear that. I feel like, oh my God, they think that I'm such a wife material. And now being where I am today and looking back, being a wife material means a disaster for you. What it meant. It's like you're the golden ticket to make them have the best life ever. But it's for them. It's not for you. You are the golden ticket. You are the facilitator, the person who is making that great life possible. In Mandarin, we said, 上得了厅堂, 下得了厨房. What it literally translates is, you are beautiful, put together, capable, probably have your own career, can bring the money back. You need to plan the date. You need to cook breakfast, lunch, dinner, put the duvet cover on top of the duvet. You need to put everything together. You need to bear the children. You need to plan everything for the kids. You need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of him as well. So I can present you and you can be a great partner next to me. You look good for them. It's such an egoistic perspective from men. That's what a wife material is, you know? Don't do that. Stop.
If you ask most men, they will tell you that love isn't the problem. They'll give love, loyalty, and consistency. But if you ask him about marriage, that is a different game. Because too often when they say I do, the rules change. The effort slows, the respect fades, and the peace disappears. And if the marriage breaks, he loses basically half of everything. His peace, his kids, and his money. So men literally hesitate. And it's not because they don't love women. It's because they don't trust what happens after the wedding. Let me be clear. Commitment and marriage, the courthouse, none of that scares men. The system is what scares men. A lot of women don't realize this about men, is that they talk. When they are together, when they feel safe with each other, they talk about their problems. They talk about what they're going through in their relationships, in their marriages. And they know that their friends and also some family members is going through some ish. And they don't want it to happen to them because they know that they are not exempt from it happening to them. So let me say it again. Men do not fear marriage or commitment. They fear losing it all and then losing themselves within that entire process. And who wants to do that? Nobody. So you have to be the right woman for him to be able to take the risk on you. And you got to be able to show him that you're willing to go through the good and the bad and still be happy and choose one another.
I fear I need a man in my life. I am a strong, successful female. I have a whole career. I got a lot going for me, and I still need a man. Because today the lights went off in my car and said low tire pressure, and I was like, oh. I would love to be able to text someone and go, babe, there's a light on and I don't know what to do. Instead you have me out here checking tire pressure, putting air in my tire. I'm tired of being strong. I just want to be weak and babied. And I want some man to go, vroom, my baby's in danger, must get air for her tire.
Let's talk about why men typically have more money in investments and savings than women. I think if you think about what men talk about in their friend groups versus women is about stocks, what they're investing in, what long-term goals they have. What women typically talk about is what are they buying, what beauty products are they purchasing. It's all short term and it's all decreasing our wealth, whereas men sit around and have conversations about things that are increasing their wealth. And I think it's something that we should consider as women as we look to become more financially educated. What are the conversations we're having to make us successful?
Look, y'all, hear me out, okay? A lot of women feel like they're at the top of the totem pole as a woman if they are in a relationship, they're a fiance or they're married, right? They are so happy just to have gotten chose and validated and feel like they're valued by someone else because they need someone else to fill that void that they, a value that they can't give to themselves. Okay. And I said that being married to a man that does not fully provide for you is not a flex because y'all are both working and everything, but you're the only one cooking, cleaning, and really physically taking care of them children. But here's the real kicker, right? A lot of men are settling down with women and marrying women at a certain age in their life because they need help, right? Because some men reach their peak and they're not going anywhere further than making the measly amount of money that they're making. They don't want to work as hard. They don't want to put in that effort to have multiple streams of income to become a provider. So they go find women with lower standards. You're not better. You're easier, right? And let me use this as an example. The men that are extremely wealthy, right? They have so many options when it comes to women. Right? Different races, different sizes, hire escorts to pay for pussy. You know what I'm saying? They have options to buy a mansion, hire a maid, hire an in-house chef and shit like that. You think that they're in a rush to get married? Some of those men literally decide to just be bachelors because they feel like they don't need to use women anymore. They can just have them. They're at their disposal. You get what I'm saying? When a rich nigga wants you, and you can't do nothing for you. Yeah, he's always loyal. Look, I ain't selling it, but it ain't free. I can't say if a man was to give me $500,000 to lay down with me, I would say no. Unless I was married to him. Look, I'm single, so I do what I want to do. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit up here and say what you want to say. I believe that women are priceless and our bodies are temples, but I've laid down with a man that was a bum before, okay? That's worse. You understand? I had to learn my lesson. I'm just saying that, most men are getting married to women that are easier, low maintenance, have lower standards, and just go for the shit that the women they really, really want to be with aren't going to go for because they can't get those women at the point in life that they're in. You get what I'm saying? It's so many celebrities, so many super wealthy men. There's so many men that are, even if they're making in the higher yield of 6 figures, you get what I'm saying? They don't want to settle down. And then the women that actually are with those men and get a ring are smart women. They know ball. They have game. They're not idiots. You have to move a certain way. They know the true nature of men. They're not going to be overly emotional. Who you texting? Who you calling? What you doing? Girl. They like, I ain't about to let a hoe get my house. Oh, he ain't called me. I'm about to go shopping. Come on, kids, let's go to Disneyland on a Wednesday. They somewhere looking cute. They getting facials and shit. Y'all get cheated on by men that live in your house and drive in your car. But y'all mad at me.
Going out on a date, wasting your time and wasting his time and his money, going out on a date with somebody that you're truly not interested in. If, as a woman, you have to go out on a date to get a free meal, you don't need to be dating. If you can't take yourself out to eat, sis, you don't need to be dating. Just like we don't want our time wasted, we should not be wasting other people's time, men's time. So this video, to me, I saw this on Instagram and I just said, wow, it's actually women out here really doing this, and they're ruining it for the women like me and other women who are actually dating with intention, dating with the intention of getting married and being married. And if I'm going out on a date with you, is because I actually have an interest in you, and it's because I want to see where it will go. So yes, fellas, you do have to invest in a woman, i.e. taking her out to dinner. On the flip side, women, please consider men and their finances, and that they do not have to take you out to dinner. But because a man wants to invest in you, he's investing in you by taking you out to dinner. So please make sure that we stop this narrative of going out on dates just to get a free meal, because it's not cute. It's really not cute. It's giving broke energy. And if you cannot take yourself out to Mastro's or Ruth Chris or Ocean Prime, you shouldn't be dating.
If your love language is time spent, do not get with an ultra rich man. A successful man will give up time for money, and that means time with you too. A lot of women go into these situations thinking like, oh, he has so much money, he can spend so much time on me, he's going to give me so many gifts, we're going to go on so many vacations. But I promise you that's not the fucking case. You have to be a detached woman who is not 100% basing love on time spent. Because 99% of the time, they are not going to have the time that you are going to require. They're going to work late nights, they're going to get up early, likely they don't have time to go out to the bars. They're not doing that. How do you think they got uber successful and rich? By not doing that. And I think a lot of you guys just need a bit of a reality check with that, because you'll come and think, oh, this man doesn't like me, or you want a certain lifestyle. You want the physical lifestyle, but then when it comes to the man being busy, you can't fucking take it. And you start to fall out because you're thinking he doesn't care about me anymore because he's not spending time with me. Ultra rich, uber rich, successful men, guys who are not the 9 to 5. I'm not talking about the 9 to 5 guy who makes a good amount of money. I'm talking about a CEO, an owner. He has fucking businesses. That kind of man works. He works a lot. And bitch, if you want to maintain that lifestyle, you better appreciate that. Let him fucking work. But there's some of you that come on here and think, I'm going to spend all of this time with this man, because he may give you a little bit of time in the beginning and then pull back and continue fucking working. And you cannot take it. You're like, what happened? He doesn't like me. No! He's working to be able to provide the lifestyle that attracted you to him in the first place. Most women who succeed with men like this are extremely detached, usually have their own businesses, their own things, are focused on themselves, and appreciate the time that they have with this man, but it's not everything to them. It's not their everything. And they're not causing this man issues. Okay? They just like take what they get as far as time, but understand the lifestyle is worth more to them than the time. Understand this. Accept this. If you want this.